was the strongest winds we've ever had here in St. Petersburg in 103 years. We were hit with the north side of the winds, so we were bearing the biggest impact of the winds here. And because we've had 3 hurricanes, this was our 3rd hurricane in a row. We had one in August, one in September, and this was the 3rd one in October. And with all the winds and the rains pushed on these trees, and this was the 3rd hurricane, was too much for these trees.
You can see the roots, they just tumble over.
Yeah. The big tree fell down, the other one fell on our house.
So there's no power, no water. Because the roof, there's a hole in the roof, so there was some water damage on the floor. So we can't stay there. We don't know how long it's going to take for us to go back to normalcy, but
we have to wait for the insurance company, for them to come and see the house.
And see how long would that
and
take.
Figure out what we do. So we're just busy cleaning outside, cleaning inside. But yes, it's terrible.
Right now we do have power, and the water is, we do have water, but we're under a boil water notice, so we can't just drink from the tap. We have to boil everything. So mostly at our house it's normal. We're staying in another house right now that doesn't have electricity, and there is running water, so it's definitely disrupted. I mean, it's not normal, and lots of places are closed. Like gas stations are closed, restaurants are closed because there's no power in some of those places. We have seen the National Guard come through. Like the first day that we came back, we were starting to work on our house and clean it out, and the National Guard came through, and they stopped by our house twice asking if we needed food or water or tarps. So as far as I know, that's most of what I've seen. I've seen a lot of policemen out handling stoplights that are non-functional. There's a policeman at every intersection where the lights aren't working. That's the extent of what I know that they've done. Right now we are kind of at a standstill with rebuilding because we don't have insurance on our home. We're in a non-flood zone, and so we don't have insurance to cover the damage from this storm and the previous storm.
We're sending hundreds of billions of dollars to the Ukraine, and we're not keeping any reserve for when we have things like this. I don't see the federal government actually doing anything in this area. I haven't heard of any of them doing anything in this area. The state government, on the other hand, I have to give credit. They're doing everything they can. So I think we're probably going to make it. It's just going to be rough.
Honestly, there's really not a whole lot that I think the government can do than what they're already doing. And that's just for the simple fact that they just don't have the resources that they need in order to do it.